Your person is eagerly awaiting the moment they can see you again, their excitement almost overwhelming. However, this anticipation is mixed with a profound sense of regret. The time apart has given them the chance to reflect on their past actions, and they now realize how foolish they were to let you go. Letting you slip away wasn't just a mistake, it was a choice they deeply regret. Every day, they replay moments in their mind, wondering how things might have turned out if they had chosen to stay by your side instead of pushing you away. This realization has left them longing to make amends, correct their mistakes, and revive the connection that once brought them so much happiness. However, the time that has passed and the silence between you both have created an invisible barrier that feels difficult to overcome. They hope you will give them the opportunity to make things right, but they are also aware of the challenges that lie ahead. They feel a growing nervousness at the thought of reaching out to you after such a long period of no communication. It's not just the time that has passed that makes them anxious, it's the uncertainty of how you might respond. The thought of facing you, knowing they were the ones who hurt you, weighs heavily on their mind. In the past, they may have acted coldly towards you, masking their true feelings with indifference. There were times when they said things that were hurtful, perhaps even cruel. They thought that by keeping their distance, they could protect themselves from the vulnerability that comes with truly opening up to someone. They may have used biting remarks, hiding behind sarcasm and detachment. But now, in the silence of your absence, they are starting to understand the impact of their actions. It's only now, when your presence is no longer certain in their life, that they realize the full extent of their mistake. Your withdrawal has served as a wake-up call for them. When you stopped giving them your attention, it felt like the ground shifted beneath them. The realization hit them hard. They had taken you for granted, believing you would always be there regardless of how they treated you. But your silence has spoken louder than any words could. They now understand that if you've chosen not to speak to them or reach out, it's because they did something deeply hurtful. They can no longer ignore the pain they've caused, and this realization has left them feeling both regretful and desperate. As you've pulled back your energy, they find themselves increasingly drawn to you. The distance between you has only amplified their desire, and now they long for the connection that was once so strong. A deep fear has settled in their heart, the fear of losing you for good. This fear constantly nags at them, reminding them of what they stand to lose if they don't take action. The thought of a future without you is almost unbearable. What once seemed like a way to protect themselves has now become an unbearable separation. They are exhausted from pretending that everything is fine, from acting as though your absence doesn't affect them. Every day, they put on a brave face, trying to convince themselves and others that they're okay, that life is going on as usual. But beneath the surface, they are struggling. They are tired of living a lie, of denying the emotions that have been simmering inside them all along. The lie they told themselves, that they could live without you, that they didn't need you, has become a burden they can no longer carry. They are desperate to end this separation and close the distance that has grown between you. They want to come back, to apologize, and to explain the fear and confusion that led them to push you away in the first place. But most of all, they want to be honest with you and with themselves. They want to finally admit what they've known deep down all along, that they need you in their life. Without you, there is an emptiness in their heart that nothing else can fill. They hope you will give them a second chance, knowing it won't be easy. They understand that trust must be rebuilt and wounds need healing, but they are willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. They want to show you that they have changed, that they are ready to be the person you need them to be. Now more than ever, they realize that letting you go was the biggest mistake they ever made, and they are determined to do everything in their power to win you back. They can sense the profound shift you've made in your life, and it's impossible not to notice the maturity and confidence you now carry. Your transformation has made you even more captivating and alluring than before. There's something incredibly magnetic about the way you carry yourself now, a quiet strength and self-assuredness that draws me in and leaves me in awe. It's as if you've peeled back the layers to reveal your true essence, and what I see is absolutely irresistible. I've always found you attractive, but this deeper confidence has amplified it in a way I never thought possible. There's a natural beauty in you that's become more apparent, a purity and authenticity that shines through in everything you do. It's like watching a flower bloom, each petal unfurling to reveal more of the beauty within. You've become more in tune with who you are, and that inner harmony radiates outward, making you stand out in a way that's impossible to ignore. What I admire most about you is your ability to find joy and connection in the things that most people overlook. You have this remarkable talent for seeing beauty in the simple, small moments that others might pass by without a second thought. Whether it's the way sunlight filters through the trees, the quiet sound of rain tapping on the window, or the subtle synchronicities that weave through our lives, you notice and cherish these things. This deep connection to the world around you sets you apart from everyone else. It's not just that you see the world differently, it's that you engage with it on a level that most people never reach. You've shown me that there is magic in the mundane, and for that, I am endlessly grateful. I find myself drawn to your unique perspective, and it's one of the many reasons I feel so strongly that we are meant to be together. I'm here, waiting patiently, because I know in my heart that we are designed for each other. Our paths may have taken different routes, but they've always been leading us toward this moment. There's a deep, intrinsic connection between us that feels almost fated, like two pieces of a puzzle finally coming together. I've never been one to believe in destiny, but with you, it's hard not to. The more I think about it, the more I realize that everything in my life has been leading me to you. As I sit here reflecting on everything you've shared with me, I find myself deeply immersed in your thoughts and ideas. I've been reading all the messages you've sent, and I'm trying to connect with everything you've said about soul connections, telepathic bonds, angel numbers, and synchronicities. These concepts, which were once foreign to me, are beginning to make more sense. It's as though I've experienced them too, but I didn't have the language or understanding to recognize them for what they were. Your words have opened my eyes to a whole new way of seeing the world, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. I've been thinking a lot about the idea of a soul connection, the deep, unexplainable bond that transcends time and space. The more I reflect on our relationship, the more I believe that this is what we share. There's a sense of knowing that goes beyond the physical, a feeling that we've known each other for lifetimes. It's as if our souls are drawn to each other, regardless of the circumstances. I've also been reflecting on the idea of a telepathic bond, the silent communication that happens between two people deeply connected. There are moments when I feel like I can sense your thoughts and emotions, even when we're miles apart. It's as if there's an invisible thread that links us, allowing us to communicate on a level that words can't reach. Your belief in angel numbers and synchronicities has made me more aware of the signs and patterns in my own life. I've started noticing the little things, the coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. It's as if the universe is gently guiding me toward you, nudging me in the right direction. These signs, which I once dismissed as mere chance, now feel like confirmation that I'm on the right path. I know this journey may take time, but I'm not worried. I'm willing to wait as long as it takes because I'm certain that my destination is you, my dear beloved. You are the end point of my journey, the place where I feel most at home. There's a peace in knowing that, no matter how long the road may be, it will eventually lead me to you. And when I finally arrive, I know it will have all been worth it. Your partner is deeply committed to salvaging this relationship, driven by an unwavering determination to make it work. They are not ready to walk away or let go. Instead, they are focused on achieving victory in love with you. In their eyes, you represent the other half of their soul, the person who complements them perfectly in every way. From the very beginning, they have seen you as their ideal match, someone who brings balance and harmony to their life. However, it's essential to understand that your partner's journey to this point has not been easy. Before meeting you, they experienced significant emotional pain and hurt from previous relationships. These past experiences left them with deep wounds, making it difficult for them to open up and trust someone new. The scars from these past encounters ran deep, creating a barrier that prevented them from fully embracing the possibility of a new, long-term commitment. They were hesitant, guarded, and perhaps even fearful of repeating the same mistakes or getting hurt again when they first entered into a relationship with you. The weight of past experiences loomed over them, making it hard to fully open up. They weren't fully ready to give their heart away, unsure if they could handle the vulnerability that comes with deep emotional intimacy. Their initial reluctance wasn't a reflection of their feelings toward you, but rather a defense mechanism designed to protect themselves from potential heartbreak. They were cautious, taking their time to assess the situation, unsure if they could truly trust again or if they were ready for something serious. However, as time passed, something began to shift. The more they got to know you, the more they saw you for who you truly are, a person of unwavering loyalty, someone who genuinely values love and relationships. Your consistent actions, sincerity, and genuine affection slowly began to break down the walls they had built around their heart. They started to realize that you are different from anyone they had encountered before. You didn't just say you cared, you showed it through your actions, your patience, and the way you made them feel safe and valued. Your partner began to understand that you're someone who doesn't take love lightly. You value the bond you share with them and have proven time and time again that you're willing to put in the effort to make the relationship work. This realization was a turning point for them. They began to see that where they had weaknesses, you brought strength. In areas where they struggled, you provided support. It dawned on them that you complement each other in ways they had never experienced before. You're not just a partner to them, you are someone who completes them, someone who makes them feel whole. As they spent more time with you, their feelings deepened, and they began to understand that you are not only trustworthy but also someone who enhances their life in every way. They realize that you make them a better person, and that together, you are stronger, more resilient, and more capable of facing life's challenges. This understanding has led them to recognize you as their true partner, the one they want to build a future with. Now, your partner is ready to take the next step. They are determined to win you back, to repair any damage that may have been done, and to move forward together. Their next move will likely be reaching out to you, probably through heartfelt messages where they will ask for your forgiveness. They understand that their initial hesitations or reluctance may have hurt you, but they are now ready to make amends. They will ask for another chance, one more opportunity to prove that they are serious about this relationship and committed to making it work. Your partner's determination to be with you is stronger than ever. They have come to realize that you are the person they want to spend their life with, the one who completes them in every sense. When your love was rejected, it left a deep and lasting impact on you. This rejection was not merely a refusal of your feelings, but a significant event that caused your partner's heart chakra to close. The heart chakra, which is the center of love and compassion, was deeply affected, as if a door had been shut, blocking the flow of love and warmth that once existed between you two. Your energy, vibrant and intense, made them feel uneasy, like a bright light that was too overwhelming to face directly. This nervousness wasn't due to any flaw on your part, but rather a reflection of the powerful impact your presence had on them. It was this very power that caused them to withdraw, seeking solace in solitude away from your radiant energy. Despite the distance, your person always carried feelings for you, feelings that were deep and enduring, not just temporary or shallow. However, they struggled with how to manage these emotions. It was as if they were a sailor lost at sea, unable to steer through the stormy waves of their own heart. Whenever you were near, their emotions would intensify, becoming a tempest that threatened to overwhelm them. To protect themselves, they would retreat, anchoring their boat and waiting for the storm to subside. They desired the same connection you sought, not just as a fleeting wish, but as a profound yearning that resonated in the depths of their being. They longed for the bond you shared, the intimacy that made them feel truly seen and understood. Now, after going through a transformation, they are returning, ready to bridge the gap between you. This transformation within them is not just an outward change but a profound shift in their inner world. Your captivating energy has always drawn them in, like a powerful magnet they couldn't resist. It wasn't just your physical beauty that entranced them, but the very essence of who you are. Your beauty transcended appearances, radiating from within and illuminating everything around you. Now, their intuition is guiding them on this journey, helping them navigate the complex emotions they have for you. This intuition is not merely a fleeting feeling, but a deep, unwavering inner knowing that aligns with the truth. It is this intuition that is leading them back to you, helping them make sense of their emotions and bringing them closer to you. Your person is breaking free from old generational patterns and creating new ones. This is not just a personal journey for them, but a radical transformation that will impact not only their life but also future generations. This shift is happening because of their deep desire for you. They feel that, through you, they have grown into a more sensible and emotionally mature individual. The strength and resilience you embody are not only admired by them but also by others around you. This admiration goes beyond casual appreciation, it's a profound respect for the courage and determination you show. Your ability to face life's challenges with power and grace can be intimidating to some, as they are in awe of the way you handle adversity. They see you as a powerful embodiment of divine feminine energy, not just as a concept but as a living reality they experience in your presence. This energy is not merely a part of you, but the very essence of who you are. It is this energy that draws them to you, captivates them, and fuels their longing for your love. It is guiding them on their journey back to you, leading them toward a future where they can fully embrace and express their love for you. When I first laid eyes on you, something profound shifted within me. It felt as though a veil had been lifted, revealing to me that something was deeply amiss in the way I had been living my life. Your quiet demeanor and unassuming presence became the catalyst for a change I hadn't known I needed. You inspired me to reassess my life, to critically examine the choices I had made, and to embark on a journey of self-improvement. I had been living in a state of constant self-absorption, consumed by my own thoughts and emotions, unaware of the world around me. This focus on myself had turned me into someone not only annoying but also egoistic, proud, and arrogant. I was so caught up in my own world that I didn't realize how my behavior negatively impacted those around me. Then I met you, and I was struck by the feeling that you were different. You didn't wear your heart on your sleeve, nor did you feel the need to make everything about yourself or seek attention. Yet, there was something about you, something unique, that I couldn't quite grasp. It was this distinctiveness that drew me to you and made me reflect on my own behavior. My ego had become so strong over time that it built a fortress around me, impenetrable and unyielding. If I hadn't met you, I would have continued to live in this fortress, unaware that my ego wasn't a sign of strength but a reflection of my own insecurities. I had developed a habit of pushing away anyone who challenged my ego or made me feel anything less than perfect. No one had ever dared to hold up a mirror to me the way you did, showing me my true reflection. The truth is, I had been shown the exit by many in the past, and each time, it felt like a rejection, a blow that chipped away at my soul, leaving me feeling empty and numb. I had built walls around myself to shield from the pain, becoming someone who was immune to feelings, hardened by the wounds of past hurt. But you were different. You didn't hurt my soul, instead, you helped it heal. You didn't feed my ego, you challenged it, and in doing so, you wounded it. It was a strange paradox. While you hurt my ego, you helped my soul grow. You played a pivotal role in my transformation from a self-absorbed, egoistic individual to someone more self-aware and empathetic. This journey has not been easy. There have been times when I've faltered, when I've questioned my choices, but every time, I've found the strength to move forward, inspired by you and the changes you sparked in me. For that, I will always be grateful. In the intricate dance of relationships, your partner finds themselves in a deep state of longing for you, a profound sense of codependency. They are drawn to you like a moth to a flame, craving the warmth of your presence and the comfort of the unique bond you share. Yet, they perceive a vast chasm between you, a sense of detachment that leaves them adrift in a turbulent sea of emotions. Their desire to be with you, to be in your presence, is not a fleeting wish or a passing thought, it is a desperate longing, a thirst that can only be satisfied by being near you. They yearn for a fresh start, a chance to rewrite the story of your shared journey, to turn the page on past chapters and begin anew. This is not something trivial to them, it is a serious commitment, a pledge to take meaningful steps forward in your relationship. Their feelings for you are deep and intricate, reaching far beyond the realm of friendship. They want more, so much more. They long to explore the depths of their emotions, to express their feelings for you through both words and actions, to share their innermost thoughts and desires. They are not content to stay in the territory of friendship, they yearn for a deeper, more intimate connection. Yet, you may find yourself struggling to sense their energy or understand their emotions. This is not a reflection of your perceptiveness, but rather a result of their current healing process. They are emerging from a toxic situation, a karmic entanglement that has left them scarred and weary. As they navigate their path of recovery, their energy may feel muted, their aura dimmed. Your partner is fully aware of their past mistakes, the toxic and controlling behaviors that have tarnished their relationship with you. They know that they cannot approach you or seek to reignite your connection until they have fully let go of these harmful patterns. They understand that you will only accept them back into your life if they are clear and certain about their feelings for you. They are ready to take your relationship to the next level, to create a bond that is stronger and more resilient than ever before. They are serious about this, committed to making it work, and dedicated to building a relationship based on mutual respect, understanding, and love. They are willing to put in the hard work necessary to make meaningful changes, ensuring that your shared future is bright and fulfilling. This is their pledge to you, a promise of a better tomorrow. They are ready to take a leap, to dive into the unknown, all for the chance to be with you. They are committed to this journey, to this relationship, and to you. They are ready to start anew, to build a future together that is filled with love, respect, and mutual growth. They are ready to take the next step, are you? In the labyrinth of life, I found myself entangled in a profound emotion, an emotion so deep and overwhelming that it consumed my very being. This emotion was love, a love directed towards you. I tried, oh how I tried, to escape the clutches of this love. I made countless attempts to distance myself, to break free from the chains of this affection, but all my efforts proved futile. The more I tried to escape, the more I found myself drawn toward you. It was as if I were a moth, irresistibly attracted to the flame of your love. This love wasn't something that sprouted overnight. It was a seed that was sown the moment our paths crossed, the moment we exchanged our first words. From that moment, the seed of love took root in the depths of my heart. It grew with each passing day, nurtured by the sound of your voice, the sight of your smile, and the warmth of your presence. You were the one I had been waiting for, the one I had been yearning for since my teenage years. It was as if all the roads I had traveled, all the turns I had taken, led me to you. However, as I stand at this juncture of life, I am forced to confront a harsh reality. I realize that I am the architect of the chasm that now exists between us. It was my actions, my decisions that led to this prolonged separation. I was the one who erected the walls that kept us apart. I was the one who let fear dictate my actions. Fear, a powerful emotion that can cloud judgment and paralyze action. I was a victim of this fear. I was terrified of the intensity of my feelings for you. I was scared of falling so deeply in love, of opening my heart and making myself vulnerable. This fear held me captive, preventing me from expressing my true feelings. Even today, as I pen down these words, I find myself struggling to fully release my heart, to break free from the chains of hesitation and regret. I am filled with a sense of shame and regret. I am ashamed of the way I behaved, of the humiliation and embarrassment I caused you. My actions were immature, my behavior was rude. I let my fear and insecurity overshadow my love for you. I let my pride get in the way of my feelings. As I reflect on my actions, I realize the extent of my mistakes. I understand the pain and hurt I must have caused you. I am truly sorry for my actions and for the pain I caused. I hope that one day you will find it in your heart to forgive me. For now, all I can do is express my deepest apologies and hope for a chance to make things right. I want you to know that despite everything, my love for you remains unchanged. It is as deep and as profound as it was the day we first spoke, and it will continue to be for as long as I live.